Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Rodney, and I'm back, and I wanted to go ahead and give my review over. Y'all already know why I'm here, girl. We talking about the fight. We talking about the fight, baby. We talking about the fight that happened down somewhere in Atlanta, Georgia. When I tell you, baby, the girls were tussling. When I tell you, baby, the girls was windmilling down. When I tell you, they tore that whole building up. Now, I got something to say on a more serious note. But girl, on just a messy, I just watched, a YouTube show. Baby, the girls was stumping. I'm talking about, girl, I'm talking about windmilling down. Now, I know them hoes that get their deposit back. The way they tore that building up, baby, Troy, I know Troy ain't got his deposit back. Because they tore that building up. Now, girl, if you gonna fight, now when I say tear the building up, that's how you tear the building up, girl. I'd have been pissed off if I would have got my deposit back for that building. Because I'm sure, whatever he rented, girl, he had to put down a security deposit. I'm sure. But I'm telling you, them girls was thumping down. Girl, thumping down. I'm talking about monkey stomping, a.k.a. windmilling, a.k.a. girl, the girls were throwing. Anyway, child. Let's get into the review. Now listen. I'll start off by saying this. I'm not one of those people that believes in, I understand representation means a lot. It means a lot to be represented, and then, we really don't have a lot of, as far as when it comes to reality, not even a lot. As far as it pertains to like reality shows, we don't have black LGBTQ reality shows on television. The only ones that we have are the ones, where the girls have to get their coins together and try to produce what they can produce on YouTube. That's why I think it's kind of important for, important for me to, if I'm going to review the Real Housewives of Atlanta, I can review, my own community too. Now, for the most part, y'all, I really try not to go in on the girls because, I just don't want to be that gay person on YouTube talking about the trans girls or even other members of the LGBTQ. But girl, that ain't gonna be this video today. Hello? I just want to go ahead and just let that be known. Today, we're just going to keep it all the way 100. We all family, allies, all that. We all family. So today, we're just going to keep it all the way motherfucking 100, okay? I don't think that just because, the girls are fighting that they represent me. Don't none of them hoes on that screen. Don't nobody, I'm sorry, my phone started ringing. Don't nobody on that show represent Rodney. I represent Rodney. So I'm not gonna fall into that hole of, like when black people feel like they gotta act a certain way because white people watching. Like basically when black people are concerned about white people watching, it's all right if we act a fool in front of the other niggas, but we can't act a fool in front of white people. My thing is, if you gonna act a fool, I'd rather you act a fool because you want to act a fool than not to act a fool because white people watch it. Like, I don't give a fuck who watch it. I don't give a damn if it's white people. Bitch, I don't give a damn if it's black people. If I'm going to cut up, bitch, I'm cutting up in front of everybody. Period. Hello? I'm not going to cut up just because, it's some white folk here. So what I'm saying is, girl, the girls can cut up and act a fool, but I don't want y'all to go down this rabbit hole. To me, it's a rabbit hole of, you shouldn't behave this way because it's gonna make us look bad. Maybe I should think that way, but baby, y'all not making me look bad because I'm looking at y'all hoes like y'all hoes look dumb. Like, girl, y'all hoes look stupid. That's what I'm thinking. Like, I'm not thinking like, girl, you represent me. Now, some of the other girls may look at it like, we don't have a lot of representation in the media already. So when we are able to represent for the community, you should try to represent yourself, not only for yourself, but other members of the community too. Girl, I guess you can think about it that way too. But baby, if I was ever on a reality show, if I end up thumping for whatever reason, I really don't do the whole fighting stuff. I feel like if you fight, it should be a reason behind it. Like, fighting just to be, like, to me, I'm gonna go ahead and say it. Kendra, bitch, you fighting for no reason. It ain't no reason that fight should have happened. All that shit happened, bitch, because of you. And that's just what it is. Like, it would be one thing if your life was in danger, if you had to defend yourself for whatever reason, if it just got to the point where, because you being a trans woman and you the only trans woman in the room, it just got to a point where you had to defend yourself. I get all of that. But girl, that fight that happened between you and Oliver, I mean, not you and Oliver, the people in that room, it should have never happened. It's not me. It's not me. No, bitch, it's you. It's you. It's you. Anyways, let's go ahead and get into this review. So, Lauren. I don't know what Lauren is doing. Like, Lauren just left Atlanta and just went to China and just signed this $5 million deal. Lauren. Like, I'm not saying Lauren is lying, but I just feel like it's some holes missing in this. Like, nobody just gets up and just goes and just out the blue just signs a $5 million deal. Like, what is this deal about? Like, and then you come back from signing this $5 million deal, and the thing that pops out of your mouth is, I think I want to be a singer, because the girls thought I was Beyonce across the waters. Bitch, what? Girl, you go over there, sign this big $5 million deal, and you come back. So did you sign a recording contract? Did you sign a record deal? Is that what happened? Are you like an artist? Like, girl, I'm just gonna leave it alone. I just feel like that $5 million deal has a lot of holes missing. It's some holes in the story and some pieces missing. And I just feel like I feel like she needs to fill us in. Cause my whole thing is, and before anybody even gets started talking about it ain't our business, no, it's actually our business. Let me just say something right now. If you get your ass on reality TV, your business becomes our business. If you don't want to send your business, stay your ass off reality TV. So before anybody even get their ass in the comment section talking about it ain't our business, about what's going on with her business, it actually is. It actually is. Now, what happened with Q and that punk that Oliver was sleeping with, who went and told Q, that's something different. But for us, what you put, like, your business is our business. And that's just on period. So, girl, I think when she gets to that reunion, when she get her ass to that reunion, she needs to explain to us what that $5 million deal was about. Because, girl, I don't understand how you just up and down. You just, girl, what? Anyways, I do like Lauren's relationship with her father. She hasn't told her father that she's transitioning yet. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. You know, like I told y'all, it's gonna be all the way 100 on this review. I remember the first season of Chasing Atlanta, and I remember Lauren going through the whole, I think it was first or second season, I can't remember. But I remember Lauren going through the whole, she was wearing, you know, a lot of guys, they wear clothes that are made for, I guess, you know, people that identify as, you know, female. But I remember her just wearing a lot of, like, you know, girl clothes, basically. And I remember saying, like, that girl is trans. I used to always say, at the time, you know, she went by Jalen. I used to always say, baby, Jalen is a trans girl. Jalen is trans. Jalen is trans. Jalen is trans. Like, I feel like she didn't really want to say, because she didn't know probably what was going on. But I used to always say that she was trans. Anyways, Oliver goes to some guy's house. The guy who came and saw him last week, J-Ron. J-Ron is trifling as fuck. I wouldn't trust J-Ron or whatever his name is as far as I can throw him. Like, this is what I saw. What I saw was some nigga knowing damn well that the nigga that's in his face right now, which is Oliver, is friends with a guy who he dated And let's just be honest, y'all. I don't want to just be like all the gays are hoes, but men in general, sometimes have hoish behavior. So sometimes we may sleep around. I'm not saying Q and Jerron or whatever his name is, they slept together. They could have just dated, had a couple of conversations, and it was what it was. But the point still remains the same for me. You in Oliver's face knowing damn well you talked to one of his good sisters. Now, granted, from what the pieces that I could put together, Oliver been knowing you for 2 or 3 years now. He just met Q, I guess, last year, I guess. So somewhere along the line, like when were you gonna tell him that you dated Q? But then you telling him about being a leader and a follower, and I want to marry you, and we need to have some kids, but I already got kids. Like, nigga, what he sounds like that gay guy who comes from a family full of straight men, and he took a lot of things that they said and he tries to implement it in his life. And it's just like, girl, I'm not even gonna say that. I'm gonna leave that alone. Okay. But yeah, I wouldn't trust J-Ron. Troy is starting I think he's starting a YouTube channel. He's starting a YouTube channel. One of the things that I don't like about the girls is, and I feel like this is just not even just Chasing Atlanta. I just think this is like all the reality shows. I think everybody feels the need, or I guess they have this pressure to be the Nene Leakes of the show, to be the, Kenya Moore, to be the Portia. And it's like, girl, just be yourself. I get it, drama sells, and, being over the top is entertaining, but it's like, girl, you could just be cool. Just be yourself and you'll be all right. And I feel like that's what a lot of the girls on this show, they try to do too. Like, even when Troy said, call me Portia, I'm the queen. Like, no, we're gonna call you Troy. Girl, that's what we're gonna call you. Lauren's friend, he was a cute little guy. Lauren, I ain't gonna lie, when Lauren tooted her ass in the air, I said, oh. And her ass started jiggling. I said, oh. Ooh, anyways, she said Kendra looked better when she was in jail. I'm not gonna lie, I do be laughing at the shit that Lauren be saying, but I'm gonna go ahead, like I said, we're just gonna keep it all the way 100 on her. Lauren, you not as fishy as you think you are. You fish, but girl, I'm gonna be real. If I saw Lauren in the mall, I would think that Lauren was either trans, and I would know that she has had a lot of work done on her body. I saw Oliver had posted a review of episodes 1 and 2, and Lauren did the review with him. Lauren, no tea, no shade. You're not as soft as you think that you are. You do a lot of, from what I can see, when I saw you on that review with Oliver, you do a lot of Photoshopping to your pictures, and you wear a hell of a lot of makeup. But girl, you're not as soft and as fishy as you think you are. Quiet as it's kept. If I saw Kendra in the show, I would think Kendra was biological fish. Now, she ghetto as fuck. Quiet as it's kept. Like, this is going to sound so shady what I'm about to say. Remember last week when I said Kendra looked like the type of person that would come to the family reunion with a whole bunch of kids and come with nothing but leave with everything? Kendra just gives me, if I saw Kendra in Walmart, because Kendra don't look like she shop at Target. If I saw Kendra Kendra was fish. She gives you a real hood girl, 3 babies, 3 baby daddies. I smoke Black and Mouse, you know. I'm a cashier at Walmart. That's what she give you. But I would think Kendra was fish. I would think that she was, you know, a little rough around the edges, but she would give me fish. If I saw Lauren, I would think Lauren was a trans girl, or like I said, she done got a lot of work done to her body. Kendra's body looks natural as fuck. Natural as fuck. So I'm gonna just say that, like, Lauren, I've listened to the little shit she be saying and I be giggling, but girl, at the end of the day, girl, like, you not as soft. You clockable. That's all I'm saying. Like, I think the thing is, while yes, it is true, Lauren, her makeup, you know, can be on point, her hair can be on point, but girl, you can still have all of that boom, 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 and the body, and the hair, and the fashions, and all that, and still be clockable. Because, girl, I'm more likely to stop and look at you because your ass is this big, your hips are this big, your waist is this small. You see what I'm saying? So I'm more likely to stop and look at you before I stop and look at Kendra, because Kendra to me fits more in than Lauren does. Anyways, so Kendra is doing a video shoot. For her song is called Chasing Atlanta. Kendra, this is the smartest thing that Kendra has said to me. At this point, basically, if I don't fuck with you, I don't fuck with you. I really think that that's how, I think that the whatever's going on between her and Oliver and Q and Lauren, I feel like that's where it should start and stop. Like, I really can't think of anything that Kendra has said that will make me believe that it's this deep. Like, I think that if Kendra, like I said, I remember that live that basically, for those who don't know, Q, Oliver, and Lauren did a live. This was like probably a year or two ago. Probably like a year or two ago. Probably 2 years ago. And I'm telling y'all know I'm shady as fuck. But I don't remember that live being shady like that. I remember the live being shady to the point where I could see if Kendra was like, oh, I heard y'all was trying to kick you a little bit. I don't fuck with y'all like that. Oh, girl, don't talk to me, girl. If that was her response, I would have understood it. Kind of like, I'm cool on y'all right now. You know, let me see the live for myself. But if it was one of those responses, then I would get it. But Kenya has this whole, bitch, it's wartime. Bitch, it's on and popping, bitch. Girl, all the thing I remember Q saying was basically, bitch, you grown as fuck, you got your ass in jail, I'm not giving you no money. And quiet as this kept, girl, can we really expect Q to give you any money on your books, Kendra, bitch? From what y'all say, Q ain't even have no motherfucking forwarding address. So he homeless. So how the homeless man gonna help the bitch in jail? Shit, Q got his own shit to worry about. So I don't know why you want to talk to Q. Because she said let's get to the fight. Because she said at the fight that Oliver, I'm not even here for you. I'm here for basically Q and Lauren. You said at the very first episode that that Q was evicted too, or he was homeless. The first or second episode. So if you know, if that's what you putting out there and you say you know these things, then how can you expect somebody who was homeless or didn't have nowhere to live to help your ass out? Bitch, fuck you. I ain't got nowhere to stay. You think I'm worried about you in jail? Anyways, so this fight. I don't want to say disappointed, because I'm not disappointed. I think it's more like I'm just like, it's just unnecessary. Like, and maybe because I'm pushing 40, like, I just don't understand. And I'm trying to even go back to when I was in my 20s And some of these girls in their 30s, like I think Kendra, from what they say, girl, I think you're in your 30s too, bitch. So I'm not trying to act like I don't know that why people, because some people just fight. Some people just fight. But you would think that a bitch who just got out of jail, unless you had a good time. Unless you had a good time, bitch, that's the only reason why I could see your dumb ass picking up that motherfucking chair and launching it across the room. Kendra, you could have really hit somebody and killed somebody. If that chair would have hit somebody in the wrong spot, girl, they could have died. And to think that you did that, like, girl, your life wasn't in danger. I just don't even know what to say. Like, Kendra, girl, you do victimize yourself a lot. Every episode, it's about, and see, this is the thing, like, I think a lot, if not the majority of LGBTQ folk, they have some type of story. Right? I think the majority of us have some type of story, whether it has to deal with growing, family, whether it has to do with middle school, high school, college. And then, I know that trans women have you hear these stories about these trans women and trans men. So I know that everybody, has their own issues. And everybody could probably go around a table and have that kumbaya moment. Girl, we're not doing that, girl. But it's like, girl, let me stop trying to beat around the bush. Kendra, girl, we get it, bitch. You a trans woman. You a black woman. Bitch, it's been hard for you. Girl, didn't nobody at that table do nothing to you, bitch? Like, that's just what it comes down to, girl. Your life was hard. We get it. Bitch, that's not Oliver's problem. That's not Troy's problem. That's not Dominique's problem. That ain't nobody's problem. That's some shit that you gonna have to figure out. That's some shit that you can ask them, hey, I need some help. I need some assist. I need somebody to talk to. But for you to always come around like, ain't nobody gonna do me. I've been through so much. Bitch, I didn't do it. Girl. Bitch, I didn't do it. A lot of bitches at this table been through so much. But girl, they're not out here like the world is just out to get them. And I feel like Kendra, I don't know if Kendra is doing this for the show or if Kendra is doing this. A part of me really, really feels like Kendra is doing this just for TV. Like, I really think Kendra is behaving this way just for this YouTube show. Like, not to say if it will be better if it was on Zeus or VH1, but girl, at least on Zeus or VH1, girl, you could get you at least a starter home with the little money they give you, girl. Like, from what I understand, y'all hoes do this shit for free. Girl, I'm not finna be getting a girl. I'm damn sure not about to be getting on a YouTube show acting like no goddamn donkey for free. Girl, when I tell them hoes was fighting, girl, people just coming out like, where did all these people come from? Girl, the best part of the whole goddamn thing was Trap. When I tell y'all bitches, when I tell you Travis, girl. I said Trap. At first I kept thinking, if Travis mentioned this $30 one more time, then I was thinking, oh, maybe he meant he had to pay $30 for his plate. Because he was like, I had to pay $30 for this shrimp and pasta. And I'm like, girl, $30 for you to, because I'm thinking they must have like, I was thinking at first they must have brought a plate. Then I started thinking, maybe he's saying he paid $30 for the food, for his plate. Girl, when I tell you Travis is sitting at the table eating the baby, girl, I ain't never seen somebody so. When I tell you Travis is the definition of unbothered, Travis sat right at that motherfucking table while them hoes. Travis sat right at that table eating, girl, while them hoes was out there, bitch, busting each other's skulls, breaking dishes, bitch, throwing chairs, setting the whole motherfucking building on fire, girl. Them girls done fucked up Troy whole goddamn deposit. And guess what Travis did the whole goddamn time? Sit there and feed his motherfucking face. I really like Kendra, girl, it's you. Like, this is the thing. I understand, like, Oliver has his ways. Like, we all have our ways. We all have our ways. But I don't think that Oliver has done anything that warrants this reaction from you. Like, on some real shit, it would have taken everything in my power not to get up and drag you by your hair after you put your hands on me. Because at the end of the day, girl, after you threw that cup at me, girl, it would have taken... People need to keep their hands to themselves. People need to keep their hands to themselves. I think Oliver did a great job at, you know, trying to compose himself. But girl, like, I don't know what's up with this hood ghetto ass shit. Like, and when I say hood and ghetto ass shit, I mean like this, bitch, you ain't gonna be able to walk out. I'm calling the people. Like, bitch, if he hit me, girl, all he gonna do is call the cops. He ain't. Yes, Oliver gonna call the cops. Yes. Cause I think a lot of y'all keep forgetting, bitch, this ain't the motherfucking hood. If you want to do hood shit and fight hood people and act hood and do all that shit, go fight another hood ass bitch. But girl, y'all gonna fight the bitch who live in Buckhead or grew up in Buckhead or grew up in wherever the rich parts of wherever. And girl, they gonna pick up the phone and call the cops and your ass gonna be back in jail, Kendra. I'm done talking about Kendra. I'm done talking about chasing Atlanta, girl. Bye, y'all. Oh, and one last thing. And no, I do not blame Travis or no, I'm not mad at Travis or Oliver for not getting up and helping them try to break up the fight. Them hoes was acting like bona fide animals. Hello? Bitch, and quiet as it's kept, them hoes don't know none of them. Girl, let me tell you something. It's one thing if that was your sister. Like, if Travis' sister was out there fighting and getting jumped and he didn't help, bitch, I would be like, Travis. Because you're not just going to jump on my sister like that. Because the girl, we gonna turn the building down for real. But they don't know those girls like that. So now I'm not mad at Travis for sitting there eating his food. I wouldn't have helped break them motherfuckers up either. Girl, y'all saw how they was slanging Dominique across the building and throwing Rico against the wall? Girl, no. Let them hoes fight. If she want to fight, if they want to fight, let them fight. When somebody end up getting shot or stabbed or getting hit upside the head with a chair and blood start rushing down and hoes start going to jail and prison, they can sit back and think about what the fuck they did. Other than that, I'm not getting involved in that shit. I don't even fuck with them girls like that. If they want to fight, let the girls fight. And that's just on period.